been craving what I'm about to make for dinner tonight for months, so let's finally make it together. And it's Monday, so of course it's an easy weeknight meal. Making cheeseburger pasta, aka homemade hamburger helper. 1 diced yellow onion. Stir and cook these for a minute. Half a pound of ground beef. You can easily double this recipe. I'm just trying to not make too much because there's only 2 of us. I don't know why I haven't made this sooner if I've been craving it for so long. That was a pretty lean ground beef that I used, so I don't have too much excess fat, but if I did, I would drain it out. And 2 tablespoons of flour. Season now too, just keeping it simple with salt and pepper. Little 8-ounce can of tomato sauce. At least 2 cups of beef broth. Stir to make sure all that flour is dissolved. Half a pound of pasta, so half of this bag. The shape I'm using is shellbows. Why is pasta the hardest thing to measure? It never looks like enough, but it probably is. Just stir and get this all combined. And it's okay if the broth doesn't fully cover all the pasta. What would you like for dinner, sir?
He wants hamburger helper.
You going to get your bath?
Yep.
Have fun. Cover, and I'm going to increase my heat to medium-high. Once this comes up to a boil, give it a stir. It only takes 2 minutes for it to reach a boil. Lower my heat all the way down to low. Cover and cook for about 10 more minutes until the pasta is tender and the sauce is thickened up. In the meantime, I have to make a quick homemade relish because I forgot to get relish at the grocery store. Not really sure what relish is, but I'm pretty sure it's just pickles. And I have 1 pickle left. I actually didn't mean to eat it because I was going to use it, but at least I still have half the pickle left. Just going to dice this up really small. I have this Tapatio spicy yellow mustard. I feel like I have to have mustard in a cheeseburger pasta. A tablespoon? Maybe a little more. I love this mustard. Okay, that's enough. This pickle juice. I'm just winging it over here. This is something you really can't mess up. So I'm going to stir this occasionally just so the pasta doesn't stick to the bottom. How was your bath? I'm gonna add a little bit more broth in here because I feel like it's just getting absorbed too quickly. Something smells good in here, but I don't think it's dinner. I think it's you, sir. You smell like a clean baby. This actually took 15 minutes, but it's perfect now. It'll depend on what kind of pasta shape you used. I kind of used a thicker shape, so it took a little longer. Turning off my heat, handful of shredded cheddar cheese. Okay, maybe 2 handfuls. Stir this until the cheese is fully melted. Am I really ready for warmer weather? Yes. But do I love cozy comfort meals? Also yes. This is not something you want to have in the summer, in my opinion. Once that's melted, I'm gonna stir in that relish. Top it with green onions. Does this look good or what? It looks like the perfect amount for 2 and then maybe 1 serving for lunch tomorrow. I'm going in. Absolutely delicious. And I made it before I even finished my first glass of wine.